today I'll be talking about Thursday's round of the Masters.
And I have my computer here showing me who's in the lead. So, if you don't know a lot, I'm going to give you kind of an overview of the top people and maybe who you want to be rooting for if you have friends talking about golf or if you're going to a party. So, right now at 5 under is Rory McIlroy and Sam Burns. The big name there is Rory McIlroy. It's important to know he won last year's Masters, last year's green jacket. It's also important to know that wrapped up his Grand Slam, okay? That means he won all 4 majors, okay? So a back-to-back win for him would be really big. We also have Jason Day at 3 under. Jason Day is just a really likable person. Justin Rose, the same. Shane Lowry at 2 under. Xander Schauffele, very big names. And of course, Scottie Scheffler. It says he has 2 more holes to play, but that he is at 2 under. Scottie Scheffler, you can never go wrong with saying Scottie's gonna do well because he wins a lot. No one can argue with that. He wins all the time. Your top 3 are gonna be Rory McIlroy, I'd say Jason Day, Scottie Scheffler, okay? It's important to know who not to vote for, okay? There's really only one I see right now. We're gonna go back to the LIV versus PGA Tour conflict. If you don't know about that, maybe do your research, but also maybe I should do a little review. Basically, we're not Team LIV. Never Team LIV, okay? People left to go to LIV and then now they want to come back, okay? Not happening. Unfortunately, it is happening, but whatever. At 3 under is someone by the name of Patrick Reed. He's won the Masters before. I actually watched him win, and I was on number 18 green, and he didn't get a lot of claps. He's invited back because any past champion is still invited back even if they're on LIV, okay? He's at 3 under. Not great for us. Okay, we don't need that. So, if anyone asks, don't say Patrick Reed. Even before LIV, people didn't, no. The answer's no. You want Rory, or Justin Rose, Shane Lowry, Jason Day, Xander Schauffele, Scottie Scheffler. Oh my gosh. So many great names, but not anyone on LIV, okay? All right, that's it for a Thursday. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Bye. Another overview of today's round, which is Friday of the Masters. Rory McIlroy, who you need to know, he's in the very, very far lead, okay? He has the largest lead by 6 strokes in Masters history after 2 days. Don't quote me. Okay, Rory McIlroy is 12 under. The closest to him is 6 under, okay? So they're 6 strokes apart. That's Sam Burns, Patrick Reed, Justin Rose, oh, he's 5 under, Shane Lowry, Tommy Fleetwood, okay, we got a lot of them. Jason Day's 4 under, Brooks Koepka's 3 under. All right, Xander Schauffele 2 under. We got some good ones. I saw that Scheffler dropped to even. The thing about the Masters and what I don't think you can see on TV is the course is very hilly. Like when you go, you're like walking way up, where I feel like on TV you can't see that. Just like on the 18th hole, which I was showing earlier, it's directly uphill, and even when you're sitting, if you don't have like the perfect seat, the green goes down, it undulates so much you can't really see it unless you're like in those seats. Like if you're down below the hole, you're not gonna see it. So I can't really count anyone out. I know Rory has a huge lead, and in any other golf tournament I would say, yeah, he's gonna win, and he definitely has a great chance, okay? But Amen Corner gets every golfer who doesn't know a lot about golf. For my ladies who want to learn more about golf, you're Team Rory McIlroy right now, okay? That's what you are. You're Team Rory McIlroy, okay? Going into Saturday, Another good thing to know is Saturday is called moving day. It's always called moving day. The reason why is after the first 2 days in a golf tournament, they make a cut, okay? And then everyone who's competing and actually gonna earn money make Saturday and Sunday. If you watch Full Swing on Netflix, they talk about that so much that people like mocked it, but like I think people don't really know that. Like you don't get paid, you don't make it unless you get to the weekend.
Okay guys, I'm back for round 3 of the Masters. If you watched yesterday's episode, you would know that Rory McIlroy was in the lead, and I said anything can happen at Augusta National, and that's very true. So he was in the lead by 6 strokes. So now he shares the lead with Cam Young at 11 under. Yesterday, Rory McIlroy was 12 under, so that means he shot 1 over par today, okay? So he kind of went backwards, and Cam Young shot an amazing round and went forwards to tie him. We still have Sam Burns just 1 behind at 10 under, and Shane Lowry at 9 under, Jason Day 8 under, Justin Rose, who, if you remember, played a playoff hole last year with Rory and ultimately lost, but we can't count him out. And Scheffler's 7 under, and you can't count out Scotty Scheffler. You just cannot count him out, okay? Really, there's a lot of people in the mix. Yeah, so anyone's game tomorrow. It's going to be a really good Masters Sunday. You can see that Rory bogeyed the first hole and then birdied the third. Where he kind of messed up was number 11. He hit it left. You cannot hit it left of the green on number 11, and my understanding is that's what happened. Let's see. Did hit it left on number 11, which you cannot do that. I was watching this morning, and I don't know how many players had played, but they said 0% of the players had hit number 11's green. It was at least like 20 players. That's not great. That's a bad statistic. So you definitely don't want to hit it left because he hit into the pond. So he doubled that hole, and that's rough. The person tied with Rory, his name's Cam Young. He did really well today. He shot a 65. Okay, ladies, that's 7 under par. So par for the course is 72, 65. No, I'm not being rude about the ladies. I know my friends. So that's for you. 7 under par, really impressive. And yeah, I mean, he went 7 under and Rory went 1 over, so he shot 73. See? Okay. Okay, lastly, update on our live golfers. Patrick Reed is 6 under. I'm not going to say anything. I'm leaving it. Hey guys, it's Masters Sunday. I just watched the final round, so if you haven't watched it, watch it and then come back. If you did watch it, you know that Rory McIlroy just won a back-to-back Masters. So that means he's the 6th person in history to ever defend a Masters title. I don't have a lot to go over because he won, but I do want to point out Scheffler was 1 behind him, guys. 1 behind him. I didn't even realize they were so close. And he had to make a bogey on the last hole to win. McIlroy did. And I won't lie, he had me worried. He should have had everybody worried, but he made it. So, congratulations to Rory.